this to this. If you're practicing your scales thinking that it will make you a good jazz improviser, and you struggle to play good sounding jazz lines, this video is going to give you some helpful strategies to turn your scales into jazz lines that burn. Start by adding leaps in the scales that you're playing now. Check out how I leap up an interval of a seventh and then come back down the scale. Leaps are important elements to good melodies. You should be thinking melody when you improvise. Now, take that through the scale. It's already more musical, right? But it's not jazz, is it? If you're coming at this from a rock or blues experience, you can get away often with thinking one scale. When improvising jazz, the first thing anyone needs to do is concentrate on the chord that you're playing over, not just a scale. See, you need to focus on playing over the chord and make the note choices match the chord that you're on of the moment. Target the chord tones, the notes that make up each chord. In jazz, we like to use all 12 notes, the chromatic scale. So that means we use the wrong notes that aren't supposed to be in the scale. This creates more interesting sounds and often enables one to land on a better note at a better time. Little bit by little bit, it's starting to sound more and more jazz, right? But it just isn't about chromaticism either. It's about playing phrases, musical sentences, or statements. And notice the articulation, the punctuation at the end of each phrase. That's a big part of the language as well. And it's done naturally when you're improvising. It's not written out. It's only written out in a large ensemble setting so that multiple people play the phrase more the same so you don't get 17 different interpretations. That way, the group sounds tight. Also notice that there's a big emphasis on the upbeats, on both starting and ending phrases. In jazz, we also lead into a phrase with some kind of a pickup, as well as using other rhythms other than just the eighth note, especially triplets. And triplets sound better when they're slurred. Notice that on the G7 chord, we again went outside the scale and added some spicy notes. The flat 9 and the sharp 9 grab the ear and make things a little more interesting. Most jazz musicians almost always add extra tension to dominant 7 chords, nearly as a default. It helps make the following resolving chord that much more satisfying to the ear. I actually lean more towards stressing the importance of learning lines. Learning lines from your favorite musicians is key to learn the language of jazz. Imitation leads to innovation. Don't get stuck in the scale world. A scale is like the alphabet. It's the letters or the notes we draw on to form musical words and then sentences or phrases. Do you go around reciting the alphabet to make sure you remember how to form words and sentences? Probably not. If you want to learn all the tricks of the trade, like what we went over here, become an insider over on my Patreon page. As an insider, you have access to all my PDF lessons, and you'll learn a new song each month, fun monthly challenges to apply all the things that you're learning, a monthly online hang with me, and one of the best things, you get a one-on-one lesson with me each month if you're a Platinum supporter. I'll leave the link below for you so you can sign up for the level that works for you. As always, I want you feeling more confident in how you create lines from scales. So I'll also post a PDF of all the examples over on Patreon as well. I'll meet you over there.